Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Tony Bellew said he got free smoke for Tyson Fury and he'll knock him out. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family we work in. Now, Tony Bellew on his verified Twitter account, he just said straight up, I will knock the big man at Tyson Fury out. So he tagged him. Simple as that. Hashtag let's do this. Now, I don't know what started this because I used to see pictures back in the day with Tony Bellew and Tyson Fury, but now it looks like they're in the neighborhood of potentially fighting. I heard Tyson Fury might make a comeback on a Carl Frampton undercard or something like that. That would be huge if he could fight a guy like Tony Bellew. I told you I did a post-fight video for Tyson Fury versus Safari or whatever his name is. Not much to take away from that fight. It was an undersized cruiserweight. Fury's coming off a long layoff, so he deserved a tune-up just to get back in the swing of things. He was able to create and produce a corner stoppage or quit stoppage, but not much you can draw. Tyson Fury was kind of playing around in there, and Safari or whatever his name is didn't really have anything for him. Post-fight, Tyson Fury says, I want someone big. Small ones, I don't like them. Big. Look at Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. They're all over 6'5". I've got to prepare for people like that. Big guys. Big, slow, ugly fellas. So Tyson Fury is acknowledging that he wants to step up in caliber. He's back. He got a stoppage. I think it's maybe his 4th stoppage in a row, something like that. Well, actually not in a row because he didn't stop Klitschko. But he had, in most of his last couple of fights, I think he's probably had at least a TKO stoppage minus the Klitschko fight. And he's back. He says he feels better than ever and he's in great shape. And I want to see this. Tony Bellew, how can you not like the man? He's a man's man. He was in the movie Creed. I thought he did a good job there. Liverpool ain't raised no punks. Tony Bellew, a true man's man, calling out. I didn't know if he was planning on staying up at heavyweight. I thought it was like David Haye, you know what I mean, 2 former cruiserweights trying to fight, but it looks like he's trying to stay up there. And you got to give him credit because David Haye, some people said he was faded or a shell of his former self. Tyson Fury is, we have to see if he's the same Fury. We couldn't really gauge much, or at least me, I couldn't really gauge much from his return fight. But nonetheless, he's a really good boxer. And he's 6'9", and Bellew's probably about 6'3", so not a small guy himself, but he's saying he's gonna knock him out. So I mean, like I said, you got to give props to Tony Bellew for really wanting it with anybody. He says he'll fight Usyk. He wants to fight Andre Ward. He's saying he's gonna knock out Tyson Fury. I don't doubt him. I think he really wants to work. So got to give it up to him. I wouldn't mind seeing it, to be honest. Tony Bellew, for people who might think he's too small or this and that, Tyson Fury just fought a cruiserweight. You know what I mean? So what's the difference? At least Tony Bellew has a name, and he stopped David Haye 2 times. People thought the first fight was a fluke. He showed you it wasn't, and did it again, and did it worse in the 2nd time. So he's earned that. If he really wants to fight Tyson Fury, and he's willing to go up against the height disparity and stuff like that, I mean, it is what it is. It's interesting though, Tony Bellew, at one point it looked like him and Deontay Wilder had a run-in when Wilder was, I think, in town covering the Joshua Klitschko fight as a guest commentator on Sky. And then he since has retracted and said, man, it don't make sense to fight Wilder. He has too much of an advantage. He wrapped his arm around me and it went around my whole body. But yet Tyson Fury is bigger than Wilder and he wants to fight him. So I think people realize that Wilder does have freakish power. And it's not just the height disparity, it's that power you have to respect and could really put your lights out. So I think Tony Bellew, I mean, I respect him. He was down to fight Wilder, he said, and then he came clean and, you know what I mean, said, that's not where I'm looking. But he still wants to fight Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury definitely doesn't have the same power, but he can box. So that'll be an interesting everything, press conference and everything, because Tyson Fury, he's about the gags and the laughs and banter and stuff like that. But Tony Bellew ain't no punk either, so he's not gonna just let Tyson Fury run the show and like touch him and embarrass him. So very interesting fight. It'll be big for the UK and just big for boxing. Let me know what you guys think. Tony Bellew said he will knock the big man out, Tyson Fury. Shannon Briggs is also another potential name I've heard thrown around for Tyson Fury. So definitely some options, definitely some guys that want to fight him since he has returned. Let me know what you guys think. Bellew versus Fury, who would win? Great fight for the UK and for boxing. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.